Hi, my name is Claire Sakafitz, and I'm the volunteer coordinator for LSS at Central City Lutheran Mission. I came here many years ago as a volunteer through my church. I had a friend who was serving Sunday night suppers here, and she invited me to come along. And when I walked in the door, although I was afraid, I had not been exposed firsthand to homelessness, and I was quite afraid. I came in and I thought, I'm here, I should do something. I tried to ask if I could work in the kitchen, but all the positions in the kitchen were taken, so they told me to mingle. So I went out and sat with a gentleman, and he had his head down, and I said, hi, my name is Claire, and he went, huh? And I said, tell me about yourself. And he kept chewing and eating with his head down, and we talked for about 20 minutes, and he told me everything he could fit into that between bites of food. And when he was finished, he looked up and he said very gruffly, thanks. Nobody's listened to me for over 20 years. And it changed my life. It made me realize that just by listening to someone who's underprivileged or who is vulnerable, as this homeless man was, could make a difference in his life. And from there on, I was hooked. I went back to my church, asked them to join me in an outreach program to serve suppers here on Sunday night, and my journey began. Several years after that, I was fortunate enough, upon retiring from the corporate world, to be offered the job of volunteer coordinator here, and I jumped on it. And I have had that position for 2 years, and I absolutely love what I'm doing, and I am privileged to be here with Lutheran Social Services working. We do make a difference every day at every level for every employee here, and it's a very proud time in my life to say that I finally have a job that matters. My backstory, though, is unusual. When I was born, my birth mother placed me on the doorstep of the Byron Street Foundling Home in Chicago, Illinois. And back in the 40s, that's what orphanages were called, foundling homes. And I lived in that home for 2 years. And one day, a man and a woman came to look at the children, and the man who eventually became my father told me that I was the prettiest girl in the bunch, and they adopted me. And many, many years later, I was in my late teens, I found out that the Byron Street Foundling Home was owned and operated by Lutheran Social Services of Illinois. And here I am, privileged to embrace, equip, and empower people, as that home did for me, for Lutheran Social Services of Southern California.